Today, we're violating Paul Pierce. And that's mainly because ever since he's finished his illustrious NBA career, he's spent the better part of his future career, past career, saying dumb things. And the dumb things are so dumb, you wouldn't believe they came out of a human being's mouth. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, I have a confession to make. Back in the day, when I was a little wee boy playing NBA Street Volume 2 on the PS2, I used to use Paul Pierce. I liked the fact that he wasn't really the best at shooting, or dribbling, or scoring, or really anything at all. It felt like a challenge to win games with him, and I enjoyed winning with Paul Pierce and the Celtics. I'm hoping we lose so many brain cells here in this video that you guys actually decide to subscribe. That's my goal. All right, Paul, take us away.
So when I go back and I talk about these players and the top 5 players who not only built up organizations or helped continue the organization's tradition, a la Kobe, I go back and I ask myself, what has LeBron did to build up any organization from the ground?
What does that have to do with being one of the greatest of all time?
But that,
we talk about the greatest
organization. When we talk about these great players, that the name of the players that I said, they're all top flight players in the top 5 or top 10. Bill Russell built up the organization.
LeBron's not top 10. Paul Pierce, we're having a conversation about the greatest of all time. Why are you bringing the greatest organizations of all time into this? You actually don't need to build up an organization to be the greatest of all time. And even if that was the metric you were using, LeBron did it multiple times with multiple franchises. Paul, I get it, dude. You wanted the Kobe farewell tour and you didn't get it, you're lashing out. But this isn't the way, man. This isn't the way, Paul. You're losing respect amongst your peers.
The best wing shooter of all time, right now it's Ray Allen, but it will be Steph.
It will
be Steph.
He's not a wing, though.
Wait.
Paul, you were on the wing. How do you not know the definition of the word?
What is Steph?
He's a point guard.
Oh, he's a wing guy.
What?
He's a wing guy. He's a combo guy.
Yeah, Steph is such a combo guard. The same way that Jokic is like a wing rebounder. He's like, come on, wing this, wing that. Are we really gonna sit here on semantics?
Get this show over with,
He's
man.
a wing guy. But Ray Allen, he's
so
the best
Steph Curry is not he's a wing guy?
Yeah, he just
What is a wing guy?
He just
I like
plays
it.
the point.
Wing guy's fun.
He's a combo.
He's a hybrid.
And then Clay.
Okay,
Those
so
two.
right now it's Ray
Clay's
Allen. Then it's gonna be Steph.
Then it's gonna be Steph.
Then
Then
it's gonna be Clay.
Chauncey, you have a legal obligation, given the circumstances, to correct this man before he continues spewing all of this garbage into the world. Chauncey, help! Help us, please! Chauncey! You're sitting there and you're letting him do it. You're equally as culpable. You know when you were in school and they told you if you're bystanding bullying, you're a bully? That's not true. But in this case, Chauncey Billups, this is your shit take as well. Oh my God, are they violating him on live television? What the hell?
Some numbers here, Paul. You're 8th all time in 3-pointers made. Clay 18th. You'd scored over 2,600 more points over the same span as Clay's career. So I ask you, is Clay a better wing shooter than you were in your prime?
Hey, you shouldn't have to struggle with this answer, Paul Pierce. The lady next to you just gave you a whole bunch of total career numbers. If she used percentages or relative numbers, you'd be fucking smoked out the water, buddy. You have a 75 open shot 3. Please answer this correctly.
Is he a better
wing shooter?
Are you struggling? Are you struggling?
It's okay. You can say yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Paul, no. I don't want to know why, Paul, because you're f***ing lying. How did they let you get on TV and say stuff like this? Are the views low? Is that what's going on? Hey, I broke my headset and I can't find the pieces, so. Oh, found it. Paul, listen to me carefully. Please, use logic. Stop your bias. Your takes are horrible.
But I'm technically.
Both NBA Finals MVP. You have him in career points. He's got more playoff points.
Is this Paul Pierce's fault? They'll just ask the real questions here. Is this Paul Pierce's fault? They literally brought him on this show to do segments where they ask him if he's better than people, and his ego was way too grand for him to ever admit that he's not the best person in the world. So I ask you the question again. Is it Paul Pierce's fault? They are farming this poor man who's had a great career in the NBA for content. They're farming him. They're making him look stupid. It's like when you're playing with your friend at the basketball court and you tell him, wide open at the three-point line, you tell him and you say to him, You're not gonna shoot. You're 2. What do you think he's gonna do? He's shooting that basketball. He has to prove to you that he has cojones. Paul Pierce, you're being played and manipulated. Chauncey, you are a manipulator, dude. What the hell?
Who's the better NBA player?
That's easy. I can say that off the bat. That's me. If you give me Shaq, if you give me LeBron,
They did. Called a big three.
we got that late, but like early in my career.
I mean, what are you doing right
If you
now?
give me these guys early in my career.
It's funny because like when an NBA player says stuff like that, the non-NBA players on the left-hand side could only laugh. But Jaylen Rose, your responsibility right now is to correct him. Jaylen, is that what you did?
Hey, 10 years with who?
You know what?
With who?
Antoine Walker. But here's the thing.
Come on, man. Giannis definitely has to play.
He didn't. He didn't.
I don't know where Milwaukee goes from here because.
What are you-
Whoa. So is this over?
No, listen. I think it's over.
This series is over.
Yeah, they
One
lost.
game? You just sat there and said that they could win an NBA championship.
Yeah, I did say that, but
One game.
I think styles make fights in boxing.
We
and
know
I
the
think
style of both
matchup-
teams before the series started.
Yeah, but it just seemed like Milwaukee was the way better team throughout the regular season. But when I watched this today, if Giannis doesn't.
This was last year in the playoffs. He was wrong. The Bucks came back and won the series. I'm pretty sure.
Bucks. That's vicious. Yeah, he got.
And
he got.
and
I
he
thought
can knock
my
it
step
down.
back was vicious, but his.
Oh,
That
here
was-
we go with the
Listen,
Paul
Are you
Pierce.
listen,
drinking?
hold on.
What's
Your
happening?
step
we
back
gonna
was
keep
nice.
If we gonna keep it real,
Well, we
the
are
reason you
trying
see all
to.
these kids doing the step back is because I pioneered.
Oh my
mean-
goodness.
Before Paul Pierce came around, we didn't even know how to do escape dribbles or step back. We just kept going forward. No matter what the defense was showing us, we just kept moving up, and up like a pure slasher. Thank you, Paul Pierce, for showing the NBA that they could indeed do a deadly step back, just the way you used to do it, Dad.
Up here, step back.
This is your chance because I don't know what he's gonna pick.
Look at him,
Paul?
dog.
Who do you
Look at this
pick?
dude.
If you want somebody to slow down James Harden, it's not gonna be Clay. He's a good defender, but he don't have
He's
the
a
length.
great
He
defender.
don't have the length, the quickness for Harden. I mean, it's got to be a guy like the Greek Freak.
Here we go.
The athleticism, the
What?
long arms. He can recover. The
Oh,
smarts.
my
Come on, he can cover ground if you get by him.
The internet needs punching bags. You know what I'm saying? We use punching bags on the internet as a form of entertainment. And Paul Pierce, although a lot of the time it's self-inflicted, some of it was just your cohorts tossing a lob that you couldn't help but throw down. And because you continue to fall for these traps placed by all your co-conspirators and co-workers and co-friends, ex-friends, you have now transformed into the most hilarious punching bag the internet has ever known. I want to show you guys probably one of my favorite ankle breakers in the history of the NBA. And it's one of my favorite because, well, there's no point in explaining it. You kind of just have to watch it.
Johnson one-on-one with Pierce. Great matchup there. A couple of good matchups to watch. Screen Evans. Williams now. Return feed for Johnson. He looks at the clock. Johnson. Wow. Oh, fakes out Pierce and hits. Splash for Joe Johnson.
It was so satisfying to see that. That's one of the most satisfying ankle breakers in the history of the NBA. Hey man, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to the channel. Click this video right here, and then subscribe to the channel and drop a like. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Paul Pierce, you know what I'm saying? We got love for you, bro, but stop. Please, do us a favor. Stop.